So we got
no jumping guard, no scissor takedowns. Got it?
no jumping guard, no scissor takedowns.
Wait, no, you got a coach. You coach him, right?
Bro, you come on, y'all grown. Y'all don't need no coaches, bro. Fuck the coaching.
Hey,
Do a match.
Sean,
God damn.
Sean, you're good. Play your game, but he's advanced, right?
Niggas talking about coaching and all that kinky shit.
I was trying to
No, I know. Yeah, don't do that.
God damn it.
You're just doing judge's decision.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, Big Sean versus Jeremy, judge's decision, straight angles only, 5 minutes. Ready? Go.
Cool. All right, so we have two game competitors here. We have Jeremy from Black Hole and Sean from right here at Clever Combat. Jeremy does seem to be the more experienced grappler. However, Sean is definitely game as they come. He's competed before, but we do have a white belt against a more advanced.
But he's game. That's what he's all about.
He's game. Yeah. So I expect like the first parts of it to look even. Yeah. No, and that's another thing. Sean has very good instincts, and he's very tough. That's a little. That can sometimes be the issue. You know, it's like when you have strength, you don't always need to rely on the technique. Mm-hmm. So Sean has very good instincts, and he's definitely learning a lot. But it is just an experience, a little bit of a discrepancy here. But Sean is a very game competitor.
Yes, sir. I roll Sean all the time. He's always with it.
Won a match by snapping the other guy's arm.
Sean did break, I believe, a state trooper's arm, and that does make our Andre brings back some of the. I think
Andre likes to bring. Andre earlier I was like, yo, Andre likes to bring up old fun facts and things like, what are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I mean, you gotta find.
Andre, those are the fun facts I was talking about earlier. That's why I didn't mic you up.
That brings back to, what did you call it? The low bandana version.
Yeah, the low bandana.
Back in the day.
I read the low rider bandana.
In his later days, Andre has matured. That bandana has come up as he's noted.
Yeah, it's a little dark gray.
At least 1 to 2 full inches above the eyebrows.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andre wanted to note that the bandana has come above the eyebrows these days.
Yep. The bandana came above. The bandana came off.
We have some good match. Speaking of Kimura now, we do have Sean going for that. Going for that Kimura, and as long as he keeps it behind, if he can keep it behind his hip, he has a really good chance to finish it. Sean is also a physically big person, and if he can keep the control here, if he can even get a triangle.
Finish that, right? Because
no, actually, this is actually a great position to finish. If he triangled his legs and got to the top position, all he would need to do is bring the wrist outside of the. Oh, he can also roll. He can roll through is totally fine. But I would look to be triangling and collecting. It's going to get worse. Yep. Bring that through. Keep putting that through. Oh, keep it up. Oh, he was close. He's very close. He's certainly in a lot of danger here.
He's got an arm bar.
Yeah, he does. If he extends it out. He was stuck on the Kimura and he didn't extend it when he had the chance. It's being defended well. He's patient.
Dude, shorts are fire. That's a dragon breathing fire.
Oh, he's transitioning a little too much. I think he should have stayed with that. Or look to weave that inside.
Some experience showing.
Yeah, a little inexperienced. He's on a very good. He has the Kimura really tight, and he could definitely either step over and switch to a straight arm bar if he buries his foot inside.
You think his Kimura a little too strong?
Well, I'd say he should stick with it right now. But there were some opportunities that he had to transition, and just as you say that, he does relinquish it. I would have at that point kept it. But the way that he was transitioning, it was like he was unsure whether he wanted the Kimura or the straight arm leg. And yeah, certainly now, yeah, you see. I think
that guy's aware.
Jeremy's aware of the Kimura threat. Yeah.
Sean's got a good Kimura.
Oh, he's got a great one. That's what we were just pointing out too. Is he had broken, I believe, his state trooper's arm at the last event, which is why I think he heard Andre. The old Andre coming out.
Andre was just letting us all know that the Kimura is a threat.
Yeah, let his boy know too. Right as he had it in there. And Sean is certainly.
What's he going for down here on the leg here?
Well, right now he's got a scoop grip. He could be going for a pass of some type.
And let's also note that the leg locks are not allowed. This guy comes from a
Only a
gym
straight ankle, right?
that
There would have
specializes
been
in leg locks. There would have been some opportunities there for him.
You can use the cage. Cage is in effect.
And that is a very cool part about what we do here at the Upstate Open is that we always have the cage in play.
Keep that elbow blocked.
I agree. And in
nice
these
little
positions, he's looking to step over. That's good. You do see some experience. Jeremy definitely has a great control. You see he has a good understanding of the positions. And even when Sean has him in danger, you saw Jeremy sort of compensating just enough to make sure that he was always...
As of now, I don't know. That Kimura attempt was pretty scary.
Push his
that
ankle.
was legitimate.
He's going for an attempt by him. And we're almost.
He rolled through and he actually got back to a guard. Turned it into a little bit of a scramble.
Yeah. There's a minute left, and I would have to say, a good pass.
Good work, good work.
Oh, I think that's...
I don't know. I would have to give that to my boy. What's his name? Sean.
I feel so too, but I want to get the discussion.
This other tempo is long, though.
That carries a lot of weight to it too, but then there was more. Yeah, I'd say a draw is a legitimate way to call this too.
That's what I said last time. We need to establish a hierarchy of things.
Well, unless it's like, no.
How do we?
If it's more clear. Yeah, like if it were a points battle, then it could have gone. But
Why don't we just leave it? Listen.
That's why it's close enough that I would call it a draw. Whenever it's
Call it
like
a draw, and then in the comments, people can debate as much as they want.
Well, yeah,
we do need to come up with
in these types of that's what I'm saying. In these types of submission-only matches, that's the whole point. Is that you often do leave it up to a draw, and then that's because the rule set was agreed. Yeah, it's the other kind of a draw. That was an excellent match. Honestly. They both showed great poise. You saw the new guy come with some real fire and the experience from Jeremy weather it and then throw in some good positions. I'd say that's you can certainly have your opinions about who you think won that match. I think there's legitimate cases to be made for both, either the danger of some of the submissions in there or the control of some of the
I think
positions.
as a non-jiu-jitsu guy, I prioritize the submission.
I respect that. I certainly
But
do.
I guess there's.
But if you're talking about points, there's different ways.
If it was a pointed match, that's why I think it should either be point match or like a very clear criteria. I just don't like the idea of a draw.
And I understand that. I think that what we're doing here, especially with like the EBI and the draw, is that we're giving the competitors. These are rule sets that exist out like in multiple platforms, and often you'll see high-level matches that end just like this with a draw. Oftentimes, when it's a sub-only type of match, even if it seems dominant in one way, sometimes they still will award it a draw because of the criteria. One of the answers would be to do a longer time limit, so you guarantee a submission.
So you guarantee a submission.
You know what I mean? Like, But I mean, there's multiple formats that people do. But again, feel free to comment. I hear your stance, though. It's definitely a reasonable stance.
We'll come up with a good, strong criteria to try to prevent any draws.
Yeah, finding the best rule set, I think, is the goal. So.
All right, it was a great match. Like I said, it was a great match, and on to the next.